see right. We about to hit the woo right. Zoo right. When you want in line, right. Do the zoo right. Then we woo right. And we do right. Yeah. We woo right. Yeah. Everybody's zoo. Let me woo right. Hit 'em with the line. Everybody's time. Do the move right. Everybody walk. Hit the move right. Hit the move right. Do the move right. Everybody walk. Hit the moves right. Everybody talking on the chains. Hit the game. I tell them, mama, get it for the pain. Hit the move right.
Now hold loving that Zulu with my baby moms and them been new. Fuck boys and official, I step out like it's my debut. This beat pop like a pistol, then come back and hit like a missile. I won't what the fuck is the issue. I've been thoroughbred to the gristle. Wonder why I thought they were missiles when you started during the dismissal. You people don't know what you into. While my family moving a whistle. I'm lit too, and don't give a fuck what you've been through. It's up and stuck as I been move. It's up and stuck as we move, bitch.
Hit the woo right, do right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right. Hit the woo right, do the zoo right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right. Hit the woo right, do the zoo right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right. Hit the woo right, yeah, do the zoo right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right. Watch me do the dance when I'm running through your city, yo. Everybody hit the zoo, let's get it, yo. Watch me hit the word, watch me do the wall. Watch me hit the woo, yo. Then I hit the zoo, yo. Hey, hit the woo right, the zoo right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right. Hit the woo right, do the zoo right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right.
I'm from a place where niggas is straight creep on you. Catch you slipping in your life, just might go. So I keep my laces tight for every step I choose. Cause a nigga not the one and I will show you the proof. I'm from a place where niggas is straight creep on you. Catch you slipping in your life, just might lose. So I keep my laces tight for every step I choose. Cause a nigga not the one and I will show you the proof. It all started in 87, 08, 15 when your boy was born and grew to had that gleam. I was on my way to
filling my dream without a degree. Why? You know a hater wanna fuck up your focus, man. I compare him to a locust cause them niggas disgust me. Female acting niggas on my hammer on birth. I'm trying to conquer, you must be bonkers in the long run. Cake, got the crumbs, then I'm done. Hold the state for my ones. We don't run, we take them on high speeds up in Cali, but still I remain a New York bee. Most definitely. Some hate because they don't listen.
I'm from a place where niggas is straight creep on you. Catch you slipping in your life, you just might lose. So I keep my laces tight for every step I choose. Cause a nigga not the one and I will show you the proof. I'm from a place where niggas is straight creep on you. Catch you slipping in your life, you just might lose. So I keep my laces tight for every step I choose. Cause a nigga not the one and I will show you the proof.
Don't make me thrust your grill
with this rusty steel.
Cause ever since I was a youngin', I had lust to kill. Sucker spill dirt on my rep cause my flow was hard thuggish. And don't call me no blood because I ain't your blood cousin. Don't call me no crip unless you want your blood running.
Sucker, you done it. Best to keep it 100. Have faith in you. What you can't compute, it just ain't in you. Shooting the breeze from juveniles to G's. Cool out, do as you please. Like my name was Gene Hackman, Hugh Jackman, Damn, me, just all that I be causing with Brooklyn and caution, man. We living life flawless. Always applauded for bringing the rawest performance to remain dormant. You can't alone what we perform. Creep on you and your life, you just might lose. So I keep my laces tight for every step I choose. I'm from a place. Catch you slipping in your life, you just might lose. For every step I choose. So call me a New York Giant and a rock on my moves, but I'm very defiant. Plus I'm so mommy call me a tyrant. Like planets in the alignment. Like an assignment, but I'm that course you don't need but will take. And ain't no denying your fake. Niggas, they real fake. Like steam from hot plates. When a lion hasn't ate, I'm straight tired of the lies and excuses. My intuition saying don't be with that bullshit.
Emotion I grew is an ill pace, and I'm mad than usual. So dog don't bite, or I get one of my ghosts with a hole in your throat pipe.
Fuck life, me not nice, and for the right price, niggas will get. I'm from a. Okay, let's get it. Chill.
This ain't a Tribe Called Quest, it's that onslaught mesh. Caution, Melchi, broke norm, yes. I must confess, no one can contest. We've been blessed with the spirit of players that's well dressed. This ain't a Tribe Called Quest, it's that onslaught mesh. Caution, Melchi, broke norm, yes. I must confess, no one can contest. We've been blessed with the spirit of players that's well dressed.
I saw baby girl wait for me to make my move. Until I caught the feeling, it was deja vu. Wouldn't be my first time, cause I thought you knew. Hypnotized by our eyes color aqua blue. So I walked up and offered her a shot or two. Spitting game in the ear with the cops the clue. Keep it smooth, knowing she was used to hostile dudes. Dropped the clues until she blew my socks and shoes. Dipping back to the spot once we made contact. She was a rat.
It's the impact on the matches, taking heed to the machinations of a master of communication, entertainment trend. Women, ladies, or any that pertains to that. Never asked for the pussy, I just tamed the cat. Thanks to that, I'm elevating crazy racks in an accelerated pace, making major strides.
Broad that I'm
The blame for that.
down the bank to the booth.
For my paper stack,
A BBW.
all ace and no chrome.
She never hesitates to play me with some dome. Onslaught is my team, baby doll. Please believe this. So why cock lock it?
Your bras cock receiving.
Onslaught is my team, baby doll. Please believe.
So why cock rock when your bras cock receiving?
Called Quest, it's that onslaught mesh. Caution, Melchi, broke norm, yes. I must confess, no one could contest. We've been blessed with the spirit of players that's well dressed. This ain't a Tribe Called Quest, it's that onslaught mesh. Caution, Melchi, broke norm, yes. I must confess, no one could contest. We've been blessed with the spirit of players that's well dressed.
I used to be the blunt king, a midsummer's night dream. It wasn't a thing. They grab a bag and burn it clean. Even lounging in the park, duck and cover in the dark. Put your hands over the lighter so no one can see the spark. When you're lighting up a rollie, after that you grab a stogie. Then you hop up in the cypher, splitting wishes like a flow. See, I keep this hip hop rotating in emotion like a message in a bottle. Yo, I keep my rhymes floating, bobbing up and down like your neck when I spit in. Cause when we on the stage, you do the opposite of sitting. We keep the crowd live like it's a 9 to 5. Steady clean on the rhythm with the words that entice. Keep your hands in the air like we robbing your pockets. And they won't be coming down till they falling out the socket. It's onslaught grooving and we show you how to do this.
We do this every time we rock it to the movement. Cause we do this every time we rock it with the smoothness. Rock it with the smoothness. Smoothness, smoothness, smoothness.
This ain't a Tribe Called Quest, it's that onslaught mesh. Caution, Melchi, broke norm, yes. I must confess, no one could contest. We've been blessed with the spirit of players that's well dressed. This ain't a Tribe Called Quest, it's that onslaught mesh. Caution, Melchi, broke norm, yes. I must confess, no one can contest. We've been blessed with the spirit of players that's well dressed.
Oh yes, I'm a 80s baby, plus I'm chilling with my niggas from the 80s, baby. You ain't gotta feel me, cause I'm feeling myself. Your boy dripping his swag like it fell from the shelf. I think she noticed cause her approach was one that I felt. If this was a card game, I like the hand I was dealt for real.
All aces, I wouldn't trade places.
Even if you was
And this was the Matrix.
got too many shows.
And filled too many spaces. Sorry about that, chat. We back. Sorry about that, chat. You already know what time it is, man. Fucking shit started acting all crazy, man. Apologize for that, about that. You know what I mean? Salute, salute, salute. This is TSK, and I am La Owns. We locked in. You already know the vibes, man. I'm about to go over this joint real quick. You know what I mean? The Knicks play tomorrow at 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific time, right? It is what it is. Y'all see I'm rocking my old school. Well, y'all can't see, but I'm rocking my old school Mets jersey, man, from the inaugural season. You feel me? In 2009. You know what I mean? Throwback. But the link is in the chat. If y'all want to chop it up, I'm gonna just go over this a little bit real quick. Probably won't stay too long, especially because I had a vibe going, and that motherfucking microphone tried to kill my vibe a little bit, but we got it right, so don't worry about that. Right? We back, but we had a good little break. About they said 9 days off. You feel me? I feel like that was a whole fucking century, right? And I'm exaggerating. It wasn't really that long. Real talk. But my whole thing is that I wanted to see the Knicks play, so I was upset about it. You feel me? Salute to my man Quiet Money. Salute to my man Mel. Salute to Josh, aka Uncle Fulio. I see you. And salute to my man Kenny Payne. Y'all already know the vibes, right? And y'all already know real life, locked in, real shit. But and if the link in the chat, I'll put it in the chat. But you know, I got to do my opening soliloquy real quick, right? Especially after the fucking malarkey that went on. So we play Porzingis in them, right? They don't got Rui no more. They still got Bradley Beal, but you know, at this point, we looking at him like a Russell Westbrook. The numbers are nice, but and I apologize. My mic should be this way. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. At this point, we don't respect it, man. Y'all struggling. Y'all aging. Too many injuries. It's our time. So at this point, if we was in the lunchroom, kid, I would tell you to put the lunch tray down and matter of fact, just slide over because we in the building. Know what I mean? Real talk. We in the building. It's time to slide over and just lay down, whether you like it or not, man. Sometimes it be like that. Like you ain't gotta like it, but that's just how it is. The people who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. Real talk, man. It's Knicks time. It's our time to get it and do what we do. Real talk. So, boom. I got the things here. Our record is 37 and 27, and we're going against a team that's 28 and 30. Whew. It's not a trap game, and we should take them serious. But as I said before, it's our time. You feel what I'm saying? Whether they like it or not, I think it's time for these dudes to recognize that you got to move out the way, man. You got to move out the way because it's our time. 2023 is the next year. I'm not saying we winning the championship. I may have jumped off the bridge or it's, you know, we know if you know me or you've been on my show, my characteristic on the show is to stand on the ledge and hang over and hover, right? It's fun. It's fun to do, you know, play with life and death online. In real life, I don't advise anybody do that, right? But all I'm saying is that when it comes to the Knicks, man, like, why wouldn't you think see, I'm not one of those people that always just thinking the worst. Like if certain dudes is performing, like when Randall was performing and RJ wasn't doing nothing and everybody was trying to put bruh in front of bruh. I stayed grounded. I recognized who was helping us win and be relevant. And I just paid homage to that, right? And after the next season wasn't as good, and this season, I know what they're doing now. They're trying to put Brunson against over Randall, which is cool, right? That's their opinion. They're entitled to have it. More power to you, player. My whole thing is, it's like, if Randall wouldn't have did what he was doing from the jump, he wouldn't even have attracted a Brunson here, which was up to the caliber, or according to y'all, even better than his caliber, right? Even though he didn't make the All-Star team. And that ain't no shade. That's just the fact, right? And the numbers don't even compare. And that's not another shame. That's just a fact, right? And so I'm just saying, like, we try to, this is a kind of our problem a little bit. We always try to put other people against other people when people are actually trying to do good for you. How about you just appreciate the person trying to do good for you? And that's all I was saying. Instead of biting the hand that feeds you, appreciate and kiss that palm. I ain't say kiss that ass. I said kiss that palm. It's a big fucking difference. Excuse my French. But, this is the Smoking Nick, man. And this is where I bring the smoke. Y'all already know the vibes. So I'm just saying, that's how I feel about that. As far as the game tomorrow, what can I say? Of course we're going to do something. Of course. Yo, Quiet Money, how you feel about the game tomorrow? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we got it? And matter of fact, I should have put this in the title. How do you feel the second half of our season, which starts tomorrow at 7:00 your time, is going to go? You know what I mean? Because this is the tone setter. If you ask me, we got to set the tone right here. We got to start we in literally the last quarter. It's 4 quarters of a game. We literally in the last quarter of the season, and we got to put in that work, fam. This is the time. Link is in the chat for anybody that decides they got some hot stuff to talk. You feel me? All I'm saying is we can't take anybody lightly. We're 6 games above 500. I would prefer that we were 10 games above 500. So in the next 10 games, I'm looking for us to win at least 4 of those. You feel me? Shaw Legacy, my ninja. What it do be? You know what I mean? What it do be with my doobie? You know what I mean? Real talk. Salute. I'm just talking about at this particular time, what what should we expect at the last quarter of the season? And because I think tomorrow's game is a tone setter, right? This is where we actually have to put the league on notice in these last 22, 23 games. And I think it's 22 to be exact. So I'm saying to myself, like, it's a tone setter. We have to literally dominate not every single game, right? Because I know people are human and you're not going to always feel the way you think you're going to feel. All I'm saying is that this is the last quarter of the season, but most people will say it's the second half of the season, whatever, right? Fuck the semantics, right? All I'm saying is that if we don't dominate this last quarter of the season, it probably loosen my confidence going into the playoff. I want to see us go into the playoffs almost like a football team, right? Maybe they started off a little rough and figured it out in the middle of the season, but towards the end of the season, they gelled and the jelly looked so good that it looked like jam. You know what I mean? Real talk. At this point, I'm ready to see us just make some noise. And I don't fall to the narratives where people be like, yo, first round, second round. Nah, look, I want us to be competitive. I want everybody to show up and know what their role is and what they need to do. And like, if we win the series, I'd be elated. I'd be over the mountain and over the moon, right? But my expectation, because we got to still understand our limitations at the same time, right? RJ Barrett is a limitation. You feel what I'm saying? He's a limitation. He don't shoot well. He drive good. He got heart, but that heart got to turn into skill at some point. And I get it. I get it for those that still love and have affection for that boy. That he young. So I'll say it for you, just to appease your mind and appease your mental, right? He young, but we moving in a certain direction that that young guy, he got to speed up. He got to speed up. Not because we need him to speed up, because actually, if I'm gonna just keep it real, we need RJ at this point, unless somebody just dominantly takes his spot. But at this point, if the game gets easier for you by Randall and Brunson doing what was expected or exceeding expectations, right? Meaning doing more than what was expected. How in the world is he looking worse? Yo, Sha, I agree with you. That young shit is dead. 100%. Let me drop a bomb because I wanted to drop a bomb like 5 minutes ago, but I wasn't able to do it. So we'll do it now. On that Shaw Legacy said, man, that young shit is dead. That young shit is dead. Because if I had one job for 4 years, I would know how to move or I would move on. Real talk. Me personally. Longest job I've ever chose to hold was probably 3 years. And I could have kept the job. I just didn't like it no more, man. And sometimes in life, you just gotta move on, you know, especially, and I ain't gonna get into too much personal shit, but we was lit at that job and then they fired everybody. And I just happened to be one of the people that they didn't. And then when they got rid of everybody that was lit, and you know, we had a little feng shui going, we had the team, and you get rid of too many core guys, you lose the other core guys, you know? And that's what happened in that situation, to keep it short and brief. But back to the Knicks. And I'm gonna pull up the because I got the shit up here. I'm looking at it in the background. I'm just playing it, whatever right now. I just want to look up their shot charts and stuff. Washington, really, not ours. I'm on ESPN. Shout out to them. I use ESPN and Basketball Reference, but I want to look up the Washington Wizards stats and what we dealing with. So give me 1 second. Won't take me long. Washington Wizards. There they go. Right. I need your stats, buddy. I need your stats, buddy. ESPN app acting stupid, huh? Back in right door. I'm not looking for the top, bro. What the? All right, all right. I figured it out. Sorry, chat. Bam. There they go. You can't. You can run, but you can't hide, buddy. You can run, but you can't hide. Boom. Okay. So the Washington Wizards are winners of the last two games that they've played. 114 to 106 to the Timberwolves and 126 to 101 against the Blazers. So we should and be alarmed, right? And just to respect the game, I'm gonna show it to y'all. I'm gonna show it so y'all can see it, right? So boom, I'm gonna do it like this real quick. Just so y'all can see it. There we go. No, that's not it. There we go, right there. Bam. Move that up a little bit. Sorry about that. I thought it was stretched out already, but it's not. Matter of fact, let me see. Well, I guess that's just how we got to do it right now at this particular time, but y'all can see it. They won the last two games, and I wouldn't call that hot. I would just call that a mini streak, something that they're trying to start up. And so it could be a trap game because we could be cold. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things going on, you know? The homie Shaw Legacy says, I just saw a 21-year-old Anthony Edwards play in the All-Star game 4 days ago. Also, that RJ is only 22 is weak talk. Look, man, we agree. We on the same side of the fence, fam. I just stop with the, you know what I say. You already know the vibe. I ain't even got to say it. You already know what time it is, right? You already know, bro. I'll go to war, but it's not worth it when these dudes. You already know why it's not worth it, right? Real talk. I don't even have to say it. The homie Quiet Money says, as Shaw Legacy, it ain't dead, just not the direction of the team as currently constructed, right? And I agree with that as well. Like the moves the management has making might have outgrown the pace of RJ's growth. You feel what I'm saying? He's not growing at the pace of what team is actually moving at. So that's not his fault. And he's not good enough, right? So it like two things can be true at the same time. He's not ready for the pace we trying to move at, and bam, we could get mad. So why we didn't move him in the Mitchell deal and stuff like that, and blame 1,000 people. Look, I think this is a good learning process for the young boy. You know, to learn how to win, because in the NBA you got to learn how to win and learn how to be a grown man. And you don't just be a grown man because you think you're a grown man. No, you got to go through real situations, and then that epiphany happens in your head, and that's when you actually become a grown man. When you start moving like it, not just saying you won. When you actually start moving like it, and y'all know that. So me saying it is irrelevant, right? Because y'all know that already. You feel me? Whether some people need to be reminded or not, that's their business, right? I'm just saying that at this point, we can't do nothing with the dude but utilize him at this point. So I think we should encourage more than discourage at this point. At the end of the season, if he get dealt, we done with him, right? Mail him off, lick that letter, bam. But at this point, we need that motherfucker. Real talk. We need that motherfucker at this fucking point. Straight up. He's not the main factor, but he's damn near an X factor at this point because we can go as far, not as he take us, but we need him to fucking contribute. And if he don't contribute, it will hurt us. It might not be hurting us now, but when we need it fucking most, it will hurt us. And that's the problem that everybody see with him, is that he hurting us now when we should have won at least 8 more games, right? We had 33. We should be at like 39 or 40 already. At Quiet Money says, TSK. In other words, the rest of the team is going to the next grade, and RJ is equivalent to getting left back. You said it, my guy. I didn't say it, right? But you know what you already know. Look, I talked about this last time I went live a week ago, right? We already know we all got that family member that, he ain't on the same page with all of us, but we still love him at this point, right? We just got to carry RJ to the point where he needed. And I'm not making excuses for RJ. Trust me. We already know what side of the fence I'm on when it comes to that argument. I'm just saying that we got Brunson now. We got Randall now. We got Hart. We got Grimes. We got McBride. We got Sims. We got Hartenstein. We got Mitch. Yo, there's mad dudes that could just help us win besides RJ yucking it up all the time. You know what I mean? So I think we should focus on that and just let that boy come into his own at this point because he's not as needed as he was before. And that's my take on that. But Shaw Legacy says, excuse me, we don't need him. That's why I believe he will be gone soon. We've been winning without him, which makes him expendable. Man, do I think RJ Barrett is expendable? Yes, of course I do. Because when you get more good talent around you, it becomes fatally clear that you are the weakest link in the bunch. And when it becomes fatally clear that you are holding other people back, for example, his passing, right? You can't just be out there looking for yours when it's a team sport. Not gonna work. Not only is not gonna work when it matters most, especially when you're trying to be. I get it. He wants to score so he can contribute to winning, but you gotta look for your other teammates when they open. Making the right play is also contributing to winning. And I think that's his biggest problem. It ain't the scoring, it ain't the inefficiency, right? It's the fucking decision making. It's the IQ, bro. The IQ with RJ is my biggest problem with him. He don't make the right decisions. And I'm talking about like in all 4 quarters, you look at this dude like, damn. Like, oh, people say Randall is a head case, but all right, those situations may happen at specific times in the game. They're not happening all 4 quarters. Every time you need somebody to make it, like every single game. No, like you watch RJ play, he's doing that shit every single game. He gets blocked every single game. He makes a bad decision. It's like, bro, you jumping is partially effort and skill. So when you running up there lazy, just expecting somebody to give you the layup, what you think is going to happen? You're going to get swatted, block party, swatchika. I'm just saying. He gotta get, or Quiet Money says, he gotta get behind the dudes that's gonna fight for the win and do whatever is necessary to win. Quiet Money. I think RJ needs to get in. His skill can still be obtained. He young. He 22, right? If he was like 27, I would understand where people were coming from, and I'm like, oh, he washed, right? Boom. He's 22. He can still go in the gym and or watch a couple tapes and right and literally go work on it for 2 summers and get good at the shit. But is he willing to get good at these things is the question. You feel what I'm saying? It's not me. It's him, his work ethic, bro. His skills reflect his work ethic. And if I ain't said clip that, if I ain't said anything real this whole stream, his skills reflect his work ethic. But we'll say that. I'll say that about RJ Barrett. And we're gonna leave it like that and we're gonna move on, bro. Fuck that guy. I mean, if he don't help us or contribute to winning, you already know how I feel. Real talk. But I'm gonna let him live for now because at this point we can't do nothing with him, but hope he contributes. That's it. At this point, I just hope he fucking contributes. So, boom. I'm gonna move on real quick. Let me see what I got going on here real quick. Give me 2 seconds so I can get this shit right. Let's look at the Knicks. Oh no, that's the Wizards. Hold on. Oh, did I look at the wrong one? I was tripping out here spreading disinformation. Is that what I'm doing? Hold on. Oh shit, I've been spreading disinformation. Look, I want to retract the statement, chat. Uh, I thought that was the Wizards. I looked up the Wizards schedule. Why the fuck did the Knicks schedule pop up? Well, the Knicks beat the Hawks. Yeah, I thought I pulled up the Wizards schedule, but obviously I was looking at the Knicks schedule, who won 2 in a row, lost one. So that's 5 out of the last 6 that we won. I apologize about that for everybody that fuck. I confused myself. I just realized that I did that. I thought I looked up the Wizards schedule, which I typed in to my whatever, but whatever. But the Knicks have beat the Hawks 122-101. The Nets 124-106. The Jazz 126-120. And we lost to the 76ers. We beat the Magics, and then we beat the Sixers. So that would be 5 out of our last 6. And then we got the Wizards tomorrow. So it's going to be a tough game, man. Feel me? I thought I had that shit pulled up. That's just crazy. You want to know my take on All-Star Weekend, bro? That's a great. Let me pull that up. Great question, my G. I'm put my camera back up for that too. Yo, All-Star Weekend. The game itself. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. These kids, they talk loud and they talk too much. Sorry about that. Yo, my take on All-Star Weekend, to be honest with you, fam, I love the performances. Uh Thames, Burner Boy, the other dude that I really didn't know. Them the NBA is way more progressive than the NFL, and I'll say that. I'll put that on wax. Like they definitely be giving out here giving opportunities, you know. The people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say right now. The Canadian anthem being better than the American anthem because they brought out the Jewel looking like she was flying a sign on the side of the freeway with that damn guitar, butchering our American anthem, right? I wasn't talking about Sims. I'm talking about Sims. I was talking about the performances. I ain't talking about the game. The game was trash. We all know the game was trash. I liked it because it was a 5-star show, right? I liked and I'm a vibe type of person, so I liked the Post Malone performances or perform. Yeah, he did a couple songs, so that what you would call performances, right? I like that the in between break shows. I watched the whole and I got the in between to where when other people get commercials, I get to see what's going on in the stadium. So like NBA TV and stuff like that, or whatever. But I thought the game was meh, right? But the performances and the 5-star, they entertained, and it's entertainment. At that point, it's not really competitive; it's just entertainment. So I understood and I appreciated it, and it was a world class. Like, what did we expect? Like, you know what I mean? Them bringing out Posty and like 21 Savage. I thought that was dope, bro. Like, I thought that was dope. Like, and they didn't even have fucking 21 Savage mic on at the beginning of when he was trying to perform. You feel me? He was looking at Post Malone like, my mic ain't on. Like, you got to catch that if you know what I mean? But I like the performances and the entertainment part of it. You know what I mean? The game, do I wish it was more competitive and do I hope it was like better? Yeah, for sure. I 100%. At Quiet Money says, I don't like how none of Sim teammates were with him, helping him out with the different dunks. I don't think him recreating those dunks was a good idea. To be honest, like Vince did that. I get you jump high, but just a little too bland for my taste, right? Like, yeah, you cook a gorgeous meal and it looks delicious, but it don't taste like shit. That's a problem. I mean, Jay Boogie, the closer. Shout out to the chat. Blessings, health, happiness to you all. I was number 6. Let's that like, please. Oh yeah, let's get those likes up for sure. Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's, man. Hold on. I got something for you. You get the old and the new. Y'all already know. And if y'all want to hop in and get y'all takes, it's all Gucci. We not worried about it over here. I just like talking my mish. You heard? That's it. That's it, and that's all. Like, I ain't trying to dress it up like nobody else or be like nobody else, man. You gotta be like yourself in this world. That's why people appreciate you. It's called authenticity. Real talk. But to continue on what I was saying, I think that we do got a shot tomorrow. We should win this game suspectingly, right? It should go well. We should do our thing, but caution tape around it, right? Pump your brakes. We've been off for 9 days. We've been on a high. And if you ask me, we coming down. So we got to stay focused and make sure that our P's and our Q's are slashed, crossed, and our I's are dotted, and our T, you already know what I'm saying, right? We got to make sure because we have a tendency to get beat by like some dude you never even heard or some dude that like how many games have we watched where a dude had bad 3 weeks and then play against us and then drop 30 out of nowhere? It's not only disgusting, it's annoying. Real talk. According to me, right? I don't like it. And I'm an eye test guy. I like these a lot of these dudes want to get into the numbers and stuff and hope and wish on players and shit. That ain't even my whole vibe, bro. Like we could tell. Unless you, and I'm not saying dudes can't improve. You can improve, yeah. But I can't define who you are as a person. Only you can. Right? And it's up to you if you let other people define you as a basketball player and what they say about you and what they like about you. That ain't my fucking problem, right? Real talk. My problem is what I see. That's all I could care about at the point. Like the numbers and the monthly numbers and the week, that shit don't mean nothing. Is it contributing to winning or is it contributing to losing? That's all I care about. And what I see. And in the biggest moments. Like, I'll keep it real. Like this year, in the biggest moments, most of the season, Randall ain't been doing nothing. But we still been winning, right? So my whole thing is that not that I'm against one or over the other. Nah, I don't really look at it like that. I'm just looking at who's contributing in all aspects of it, right? And it's just I don't need to look at the numbers and harp on numbers just so we could play semantics to make one person see. You know what I mean? That shit ain't real. That shit is just hypothesis talk. Real talk. But when you look at dudes play, you can see who they respect and who they don't respect. You're not gonna make me believe that teams respect somebody that when I watch them play, they're constantly going. That shit don't make no sense in my mind. You're gonna tell me to not believe my eyes, my ears, and my brain? You do that. I won't. Jay Boogie says, I think Brunson is gonna still be nice and mad at his snub. Torture tour is making him stop in Washington tonight. And it is 12 o'clock where he is at approximately 12:10. Salute to my brothers on the East Coast. We love you. Real talk. Quiet. I think we're gonna win tomorrow. I'm just trying to bring a different aspect to it, fam. Like, you know, we gotta stay sharp as a tack, as a razor blade, and as a ginsu. You know what I mean? We gotta stay sharp. Because when you start feeling yourself and you start thinking your shit don't smell, is as soon as, especially with a weak link like, and I know why they won't smell a shit because they know RJ on there and they can't smell a shit with him, right? Because his help is limited. Salute to Eric Wallace, man. What's good with you, player? We just talking about what do you think we'll do in the second half of the season in its last 22 games? Also, what do you think tomorrow's game? Like, because I was saying that we need to set the tone tomorrow, right? Because we got these last 22 games and we need to start making the league actually fear us in these last 22 games because it's a quarter. We would call this a quarter out of 82. It's 22 left. So we'll call that a quarter left, right? And this is the fucking point where we need to grit our teeth and go, right? What you thought you was going to take from me, you were wrong. Delusional, sir. It's my time to take from you. Just let me know how y'all feel about that, man. Respond to that in chat. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Salute. And another thing I was thinking about when I went to the bathroom and relieved myself respectfully is I expect Randall and Brunson to continue the things that they've been doing, like every night. Yeah, hit or miss. They might have out of the last 22, 7 games in between them. So one might have 3 and the other might have 4 bad games in 22. I'll take that, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what I'm about to say. I'm trying to be not. Look, man. Y'all already know. Playoff time. Only thing I'm thinking about is the weakest link, bro. It's like, yo, fear factor, right? When you step in that or you lay in that bucket and they throw all those fucking blood worms on you, is you gonna keep your shit together? Because you're gonna think about how they sucking the life out your body. Me, in some of those situations, I'll be honest with you. I'm not fucking doing it. You're not putting no leeches on me. I'm not eating no fucking bull balls. I'm not doing none of that weird ass shit. You asked me to play the sauerkraut, I probably would have did that. But I like sour food. But as far as like all that eating bugs and animal intestines and I'm good on that shit, right? That's just me. I'm just saying, at this point, where is RJ? Is he gonna be? Because we know we go into the playoff, right? Fuck it, I'm guaranteeing it, right? Call me out if we don't, right? Y'all call me out, straight up, call me out if we don't. I know we going, right? But when we go and Julius or Brunson has maybe one bad game out of the 7, right? Can we rely on RJ or are we just gonna be watching him pound the fucking ball, not make the right play? Matter of fact, not only don't he make the right play, right? It's usually because he wants to make the right play at the wrong time, right? You can't make the right play after the play was there. You got to make the right play on time. So this is another one of his problems. So let me go back to the chat, because if I talk about him, I'm gonna just dissect them like scalpel. It's almost fucking precision. It's a look, man. He don't want no smoke with me, bro. I'll dissect him. He's nothing. We need to build up some steam to close the regular season out, to get some separation in the standings and lock up a spot. I agree. I agree with that. Eric Wallace comes through again and says, I am well here. Just turned 41 yesterday. I got to hang out with the niece and the nephew. Yo, happy birthday, player. And I'm going to I got something for you. You know, I don't got no happy birthdays or shit like that yet. We going to work on stuff like that when we grow. But I got an honorable bomb for you. I've been dropping this from day one. Happy 41st birthday, player. You know what I mean? And hopefully many more. You feel me? You're only 6 years older than me, so you're not that far, player. You know what I mean? Salute to you. Real talk. Let's get back to it. I love my guys. I actually love my guys because they keep me covered. They be keeping me covered. We're gonna start requiring money. It says this guy T.S. Gay was politely inappropriate with his bathroom break. Quiet money, you already know how I do, man. Salute, man. You know the vibes. You know the fucking vibes. And the homie Sean Legacy says, I have no trust in RJ. Don't trust that kid one bit. Smoke eyes. RJ, bruh, you like the old son that a nigga can't trust. But you fucking up all the time. Like, we give you the car, we tell you go to the grocery store, you go to your friend's house. It's like, fam, we told you to go to the grocery store, pick up these groceries and come back. Not go to your friend's house and get my fucking car totaled. You gotta figure it out, my man. Respectfully. Because look, this criticism comes from like people like Shaw and Quiet Money and E. Wallace and people like DSJ and everybody that's in this Knicks community, bro. I could call names for days, right? We actually want to see you do well, player. We want to see you win. And the problem is you're on our team, right? Doing that, and I'm gonna be nice. F stuff that you be doing, right? Because we already know I have no filter, so I don't care about saying the words. So I'm being nice. Fam, we don't need more. You need to expect more out of yourself, right? Especially because we give you the heart. We give you the heart part, right? We'll give you the heart part. Your last name ain't Hart, but we give you the heart part, right? So I think you should focus on your game. But if we don't make no noise this summer, focus on your game. I don't care if it's whoever your trainer is. Maybe you need to fly to. You was in LA. You didn't talk to Phil Handy and got your handles up. Come on, my boy. Like you got the hold on. You got the Puma deal. I left you alone about the fucking Puma deal. I told you got to sign. I left you alone about the fucking Puma deal, and you was shitting it up. Don't make me come for them shoes, boy. You better get your shit back together, because I'm coming for that fucking soccer deal of a sneaker deal that you got. So if you don't step your shit up in the next 22 games, when this season over, I'm coming for your Pumas, my nigga. Every day, all summer, on God. I swear to God. Eric Wallace comes back with, even Mitchell could get fucking hot. Even Donovan. TSK definitely in cut with no retakes. You heard? I don't need no retakes, bro. It's up here with it. You feel me? Step through my laboratory. We could talk some shit. Real talk. Nah, happy 41st birthday, brother. Real talk, man. We showing love over here. It's gritty, it's grimy, but we don't spread no hate, man. We just tell it how it is, man. And it's not a hate platform. As you can see my chat, we not spreading hate, man. I just gonna tell it like it is, and it might not sound like how these people want it to sound. That's it. Other than that, it's all love, fam. Real talk. But when it comes to basketball, half of these dudes, why you think they talk numbers? Because they don't know how to play basketball. They don't even know what good basketball actually looks like. So that's why they always resorting to the numbers. Because that's what they think good basketball is. Oh, he averages this, so I can say he's good. No, if you watch the game where you played the game, you know who good and who not. It's a lot of factors, but we don't. That's another conversation for another day, man. And maybe I'll have that conversation about general basketball beyond just the Knicks, right? But a lot of the problem is a lot of dudes just want to talk about how they feel we should be doing instead of how we actually doing, right? When we doing good, they still dwelling on what we've done in the past. Or so when they play that game, I bring up the positives. When motherfuckers always want to be pessimistic, I bring the optimism for their ass. And I'm way more literate than them in real life. Facts. Asshole. Don't be. But I'm going to chill. All right, let's talk about the Knicks, man. Well, I already showed their schedule, so now I think it's time to show the Wizards schedule that I thought I pulled up initially, but apparently I did not do that. So I thought I went on their page and it pulled up. Oh, yeah, I did go on a damn page. So their numbers were similar to ours. They beat the Timberwolves 114 to 106, and then the Trailblazers 126 to 101. And then our numbers were, we beat the Wizards 122 to 101. I mean the Hawks 122 to 101, and we beat the Nets 124 to 106, and then the Jazz 126 to 120. So that's why I got a little confused at that point. So sorry about that. Just to clarify. You know what I mean? Tell me what y'all think about tomorrow's game before I call it, man, because I think this was a good stream. We talked about a lot of things. I got a lot of energy off. Always good. I like it. Any last words from my big bros in the chat? The big bro chat. Hold on. Smoke chat. The smoke chat, man. Bring the smoke in the chat, man. The smoke chat. The smoke chat. Bring the smoke in the chat. The smoke chat. I don't give a fuck how many people in it. The smoke chat. Bring the smoke in the chat. I don't want to go over no like people always trying to get dissecty and look, man. We up right now, right? I'm trying to make it 7 games in a row, fam. That's really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it 7 games above 500, then 8 games above. Because as long as we get 10 games above 500, we cool, bro. Like, if we could get to 26 or 36 and 26, we cool. We cool. Like, we cool. Especially with 20 games left, we cool if we above 20 because I know we're going to win at least 15 out of the 20. So what? That's 15 and 7? Come on, man. 15 and 7 gives us like 43-ish wins. My math is not the best, especially when I bet. But fucking 43, 44, 45 wins. That's respectable. That's better than that. That's better than our 4th seed year. And then because we won 41 games that year, then we only won 37 games last year or 36 games last year, which wasn't that bad from the 41, but you let certain people tell it, jump off the fucking cliff. You know what I mean? But whatever. I'm going to say this before I get out of here. Real talk. I think we dangerous. Julius Randle, a leading scorer, he averaging damn near 25 and 12, right? Jalen Brunson averaging damn near 25 and 8. And if I embellished a little, who gives a fuck, right? We balling. We hooping. And quiet money coming through with the chat. TSK, just want to see the team fighting and showing camaraderie for each other. On some us against the move. Look, I get what some of us is against the movement, right? But we know who is and we know who ain't. It's simple, fam. Like, I don't pray to be like, I'll have a conversation and debate with these dudes because they're easy to debunk. And I use debunk respectfully, right? You could tell these dudes ain't even really watching basketball. They just run into basketball reference and you know, it's just like, oh, the eye test don't mean nothing no more. It's like the eye test means a lot because your numbers could look great, but then when you are in those biggest spots, like they say about a lot of players, especially some of our on our own team, right? Because let me just give you one example. And damn, I was about to end. Let me give you one example, right? Most people in our fan base would say RJ Barrett is a clutch player, and then they would turn around and say that Julius Randle is not a clutch player, right? But Julius is a dominant player that be putting us in position to win most of our games when RJ is struggling, right? And then he might hit a shot when motherfuckers get cold, and then they gonna call him clutch and equate that over when a nigga been holding you down the whole fucking game and you finally decide to show up. We've been at this dance party all night and you finally decide to get on the floor. Matter of fact, we've been performing for the people that paid their hard-earned money all night. And in the 4th quarter or in the most exclusive moment, you finally decide to show up. Well, I'll give you credit for that. Yes, but you don't get credit for getting carried and then finally deciding you want to make a play. Fuck no. Fuck no. No, no, no. I know that was a typo. No, I understood what you were saying, bro. I understood what you were saying. I know, my comprehensive skills is good enough. I'll say that. I think, and we could go back to it, right? You said just want to see the team fighting, showing camaraderie for each other. Some of us is against the movement, right? I know the on some I know how to read, so the on some of us against I know how to just fill in the words, right? I know exactly what you was getting at, right? Some of us is against the movement. Some of us want to see us in the lottery. We got a lot of fans, and I hate to get into this type of rhetoric because I'm against this bullshit. So I don't even like bringing it up, to be honest with you. It's just annoying to me that motherfuckers speak like this or even think like this, right? We doing well, and they're still being what we call Debbie Downers, right? They're still just looking at what's bad. And I get it. I get where they coming from. Your life ain't been the best, so you're always looking at shit glass half empty instead of glass half full. You know what I mean? But remember one thing: life is what you make it, player. Real talk. So I choose to be optimistic regardless, because my optimism helps me push further and move forward. Like, if motherfuckers want to be negative and stay in their same position, that's them. That's not my like. Optimism and positivity actually moves you forward. That negative shit, it only moves you sideways, in my opinion. Real talk. At this point, I'm very optimistic about the Knicks. Not very pessimistic. They've been showing me. Now I finally realized, damn, we got actually somebody that can help Randall, and he's at his level or slightly above. But at this point, I can't call him above because Randall's is Julius two-time Randall, right? So whether they like it or not, whether they want to preface it or throw indirect, because we know how we are, right? Indirect shade, motherfucker getting the accomplishments, but the motherfucker that don't got it is better than the motherfucker getting the accomplishments in our eyes, right? Because it don't look how we want it to look, right? But it ain't gotta look how you want to look, right? If it's good, eat that shit and shut the fuck up. If you ask me, it's good. So you gotta eat this Knicks basketball and shut the fuck up. Real talk. Yo, Paris Duggar, where the fuck you been at in the chat, man? Salute, salute, salute. The smoking there. Keep telling the truth. A lot of self-hate in the family, bro. Look, man, we don't do that, bro. We love our skin color. We love our people. And you already know. I ain't gonna, man. You already know. I'm a vibey brother, but I'm growing and I'm learning, right? So I'm trying to be better and do better. I'll tell you this. They self-hate because they don't want us to be doing good in the first place. I don't care who hear this. You know what I mean? When they hide behind the analytics. They hide and say, "Oh, you can't talk." Bro, first of all, you don't even know how to play basketball. And I'm not saying all these dudes know how to, and you could be whatever you want and a fan of the team, whatever, but the eye test matter as much as the analytical test matters. Real talk. So shout out to you, man. We ain't seen you in a minute. I appreciate you coming through. Real talk. You missed a lot. I've been going in. But let me drop a bomb for you because I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Especially here around these streets, around these parts. What hold on, what make you venture around these parts, Parrish Duggar? Paris Duggar says facts. The airways went dark because we're doing well. They didn't go dark. I would say that we had the All-Star break. And as I said before, like I was gonna go live before, like because this was my plan, was to go live before the game, and I don't really be having time during the day. My time that I be having is during the night. But I think people saluted, like Queen, Dope Soul Sports Talk, salute to her. I think she went in. Sim went in. NBK, salute to them. I think Knicks Fan TV went in. Salute to them. I think the content wasn't as consistent as we normally see it because everybody gets to talk about it, you know what I mean? And everybody wants to hear what every individual has to say or what they take is. And there's so many times that motherfuckers be just like, I would love to go in all the time, but sometimes I'm just like, you know what? Let other people just do their thing. And it's not like I don't even feel like I'm in competition because I'm not, right? Because I'm not where they at. I just feel like sometimes just let that person do their thing, and I'm gonna just come on when I feel like coming on, and I think that works for me. Whether, you know what I mean, but as far as people going dark, to finish my point on that, man, I think it was moderate. I think it was moderate this week, like because we didn't have no games, so and they don't really represent us in the league. They represent all these small franchises, and you know how that's a money grab. So they're not gonna represent a team that's gonna make money regardless, man. Come on, man. We'll talk. Then Paris Duggar says again, if we were struggling, we would have saw marathons from a few. Explain that. What you mean by that? What you mean, like marathons from a few? Like, oh, no, don't explain it. I get it. I get it. I get it. What Paris Duggar is saying that if we were struggling or slightly above 500 or close to 500, that people would have been having these pity parties where they talk about how bad we are because they want to say we mediocre, but they can't say we mediocre because we 6 games above 500. And I agree with you with that, Paris Duggar. And I've been telling them, I've been fucking telling them, right? You one of my original watchers, and you Quiet Money, Shot Legacy, y'all my ninjas, right? And when we in the other chats, Paris, you always coming for me, man. What's going on out here, man? What's going on in these YouTube streets? Joking. But all I'm saying is this, right? I've been telling these fucking dudes, man, what time it was, man. They didn't listen to me. What they do, they gathered to the motherfucking echo chambers. They boosted dumb cats up. Whether it's well deserved, right? They work harder than me. We'll say that, right? Because I said it. May not be true, but I said it, right? All I'm saying is that people want to hear what goes with what they trying to push. They don't want to hear that shit like a dude like me that's going to tell you that you're wrong. Your your logic is not based in facts, it's based in emotion. So when I was doing that, they didn't want to hear me, fam. And when I do it now, they don't want to. Some of y'all like it, but come on, bro. They're not going to sit there and nah, because I'm not catering to their emotions. Niggas, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We know if we were struggling, how motherfuckers would act. We had a bad month and motherfuckers was ready to blow it up when we was competitive in every single game. So it shows me that they're not even watching the games. They just watching the fucking outcome. Come on, they sound like ESPN reporters when you know they don't know nothing about the Knicks, but they got the audacity to speak on us. It's bullshit. Come on, fam. That's why it makes me mad that dudes cater to some of these dudes, and we know who they are. We know who putting in the work and who not putting in the work, right? Just from how they speak. Fuck what they show look like. Fuck who they have on. We know these dudes that know basketball and don't know basketball, man. Come on, man. We just show love because we think that's what, man. Come on, man. We got to start calling these fucking fuck boys out. Real talk. If you don't know what the fuck you talking about, you shouldn't even be talking, right or wrong. The fuck? I'm just saying, bro. That's why I be trying to end my streams short and quick because I'm going to respond as honest as possible, man. I'm not saving nothing for nobody, bro. Don't nobody do for me and I don't do for nobody else. So don't nobody owe me nothing and I don't owe nobody nothing. So that's just what it is. Real talk. I appreciate that, Parrot Duggar. He says, but you keep it 100 all the time with your takes. Respect for that. I know two podcasters who are living for us to lose so they can live in the negative. Hating on the front office, especially. Yo, to be honest with you, I'll be honest. See, you made me put my camera back on. I'll be honest with you. I took a little glory this year with Randall doing what he did because 25 and 12, when I was the only, look, man, let me put this out. Niggas gonna make me roll up again, bruh. I was the only nigga fighting for that man, right? When that nigga had thousands and thousands. I don't give a fuck. Thousands of people hating on that nigga for shit that wasn't basketball, right? And then when we talked about the basketball, all we heard was excuses. The same shit Legacy brought up earlier. The same shit Quiet Money brought up earlier, right? It was a whole bunch of bullshit. Oh, we just don't like this player, so we're gonna put this one player that's way worse than this player because he's having an average season above the player that might be having his worst season in his career, right? So, and I don't want to do it again, but I've already called out Knicks fans for their disloyalty, the bite in the hand that feeds you mentality. I've already done it. It's already on wax. You could go through my videos. I ain't deleted. I privated the ones where I probably went a little too fucking hard. But other than that, I ain't privated none of my videos. Only the ones where I'm probably like, YouTube might get me for that. That's it. That's it. Every other one I was telling you already know, right? It's on there. I haven't did it. If I went too too hard is too hard, right? So we did that, but respectfully, because you should, for your family's sake and grace. Because we all got brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers and cousins and uncles and aunts and stupid, not stupid, but real shit. You know what I mean? So, Paris, like, it's not me that, like, to be honest, motherfuckers got to cage me in because if I actually, like, because motherfuckers be easy to cook, they don't really know what they talking about. They be easy to cook, fam. It's not even hard to cook half of these cats because they don't even know what they talking about. You know, that's why they gotta always look shit up. They can't even. Why do you think they gotta look it up? They don't even know what they talking about. That's why they gotta look it up. Thank God for the nigga that invented Google to save these niggas that don't know nothing. Because niggas like me that love sports, just know it off the top of my brain, and then I'll look it up to confirm. Not I look it up first. No, I'll tell you, then look it up to confirm to just prove I was right. Most of these niggas just want to be in a circle and don't know what the fuck they talking about. They just want to be involved. But I'm going to keep it true. I appreciate everybody that came through tonight. I appreciate everybody that came through, show love, right? 100%. Paris Dougie, why you want me to roll another blunt or something, Paris? Why you trying to keep me on when I'm trying to end the stream? Paris Duggar says it's okay to criticize, but if a guy fixes his game, you gotta support, not go dark. All right. I like this. So I'm not running from this conversation. Who are you talking about? Let's drop some fucking names. Or don't drop no names, because I don't want no beef. But I will say this. Shaw, don't hype me, bro. Chill. Don't hype me, bro. Chill. You already know what time it is with me. I don't give a fuck who watch and who don't watch. You already know. This is my energy all the time. 100%. From day one, go back. I'm like 100. I'm like almost 200 episodes in. You already know what time it is. I don't give a fuck about subscribers, likes, views, none of that. I do this because I like to do it. Real talk. And if the money come, which it probably will, because bang, right? We do it because this is me, genuine. Like every time. That's why I don't come on. Because if I can't bring this to you, then I'm not coming on, player. I'm not gonna come on every single day just to get a nigga to subscribe to me, right? When I come on, I'm bringing that energy, and any nigga gonna tell you, anytime that nigga came on, I brought that energy for every and anybody, nigga, on this Knicks shit. Know what I mean, because it's all sports. We keeping it respectful. But I agree with you, Shaw. That's all I'm trying to do is, man, talk my shit, man. Because these niggas always pussyfooting and babyfooting for niggas, man. When all we got to do is just be honest, bro. Like all you got to do is acknowledge what you see, right? If you acknowledge what you see and stop playing the numbers, because the numbers can be tampered with, right? Can we not play with the numbers? Can we not? Like, hold on. First of all, if niggas went to school, right? There's certain things called a range. Anything below 5 is a 1. Anything above 5 is a 10. So we could play with the fucking numbers because we know like when I say Randall averages 25 and 12, he's really averaging 24.9 and 10.8. But anything above 5 is 10, and anything below 5 is 1. So that's what you call playing with the fucking numbers. We could do that for any fucking player. We could play both sides on any. There's always double arguments for anything besides niggas like RJ, because he's just despicable. 4 years in, regressing. Who regresses 4 years in? That shit's atrocious. But fam, thank God for Julius fucking Randle. Hold on. Julius 2-time Randle. I'm dropping a bomb on that for you hoe ass niggas that don't like that. Julius 2-time Randle. And Jalen All-Star snub Brunson. And RJ I gave him the timer because we don't know when he gonna show up. When the fuck is he going to show up? I should have played the whole 30 seconds just to make y'all wait and anticipate when RJ was going to show the fuck up. But I've been being nice to RJ Barrett. Because I see, I'm Jekyll and Hyde with him, right? I like his energy. I like his heart. But his skills, oh, God. I watched a video earlier about player's choice, and they tried to shit on RJ. And they said RJ 20 points was like useless points or whatever the case may be. And I didn't agree with that. And then the one last dude went hard for RJ. They closed it on it because he banged on them, right? And he did a good job. He did a great job. Salute to him. But he needs to do that for us, not because dude hypothetically said his 20 points does matter. It's the truth. His 20 points actually does fucking matter, right? The problem is that, and I think I heard somebody say this earlier, so I don't want to steal their point. So salute to you if I don't remember who specifically said it, right? But or I don't think anybody said this. No, this was my point. When it matters most, and because at some point, right, when it matters most, he's going to be relied upon to make a big play in a big moment. Can we rely on this man to make a big play in a big moment? And I'm asking the chat, Y's in the chat or N's in the chat. You feel me? I got 4 or 5 people in the chat. Tell me if you think when it matters most in the playoffs, round 1, round 2, if we need RJ to hit a big shot, what do you think? Is he going to hit it or is he not going to hit it? That's my question to y'all. So Paris Duggar, turn my cam back on. He says, now as far as basketball, we are a small forward dog with a b-ball smarts from being a real problem. But RJ's supposed to be that dog, Parrish. RJ is supposed to be. I'm sorry. My shit was low. RJ is supposed to be that dog, Parrish. RJ is supposed to be. He's supposed to be our number one. Hold on. I can't see. This is the shit that Shy be talking about. That according to y'all niggas last year, and I'm not talking about you specifically, right? Excuse my. According to y'all ninjas last year, RJ took over the team, right? So for this dude to take over the team and then be on the cusp of being traded this year, where are these dudes at that was saying that he was the face of the franchise? These are the dudes that I'm actually looking for, right? Because we know the ones that tucked their tail and had to concede that they didn't know the fuck they was talking about, right? I've been pulled the smoke on them, right? Fucking I can't even think of the fucking word. That's how much my mind is going on these fools that thought RJ was the face of the franchise. Are you fucking mad? RJ is a part of the young bench. RJ starts though. RJ starts. He can't be a part of the bench if he starts. But let me read you. Let me read your comment all the way, Parrish. RJ is a part of the young bench. RJ needs to lead the bench as a 6th man of the year. He doesn't play well next to Randall and Brunson off ball. I don't think that's true. I just think he doesn't make the most of his opportunities, man. A lot of people make a lot of excuses and shit for that man, but that's not the truth. The problem is he just don't do well next to them. And it's not because of them. It's because he does. If he scored those open shots, we wouldn't have the same narrative. We wouldn't say he don't play well next to them dudes. It's nothing like that. He gets the most open shots out of all of them. He don't have to ISO. He gets the opportunities off them ISOing. So to pretend like the narrative earlier this year, you know what the narrative earlier was this year? That RJ is Randall. That's how this the bullshit they try to pull on you if you slow, right? But when you're smarter than that, this they try to diminish Randall because RJ plays like a bum. So RJ is Randall because Randall shows up every fucking night if he can. So when RJ don't fucking show up, you think of Randall. So RJ is see. This is the games they play on slow niggas, bruh. And I'm gonna say it like it is. It's the games they play on y'all if you're not paying attention. If RJ was Randall, why Randall a double machine, right? Machine, meaning produce every fucking day when you need him to produce. Machine. And RJ is oh, I didn't freeze. I was just stuck like RJ. Oh shit, man. Art. Oh yeah, he's. I read this already. Paris Duggar says RJ can perform with hitting a big shot fourth quarter if his feet are set. He doesn't do anything else to make winning plays off ball. Steals, assists, rebounds, sets pick. Nah, he needs to lead the bench. Shaw Legacy says, I don't even think the bench like playing with RJ. He takes opportunities from the bench guys who are patiently paying their dues. Bro, and Parrish, I know I was muted. I was talking to my daughter just to address that real quick. I was talking to my daughter. I didn't want you to hear me. Talking to her the way a dad should talk to their daughter, right? And to address what Shaw was saying, that he don't even think the bench like playing with RJ, and RJ takes opportunities from the bench guys who've been patiently waiting for their turn and paying their dues, right? Look, they've been trying everything with RJ, bro. Like a lot of these dudes just have selective fucking memory, right? And this is why I get into my fucking N word and F word bag, because a lot of y'all dudes got selective fucking memory, nigga. Y'all only believe what just happened yesterday or remember what just happened yesterday instead of remembering what been fucking happening. Or y'all remember what been happening only if you care about it that much, right? Like family member dying, rest in peace, or some bullshit that you into, rest in peace. Know what I mean? But Y'all make up these fucking narratives as y'all go, and they don't even be real. Like I've been online with you. Twitter even worse. Motherfuckers just they'll breathe some shit and then it's real. And then you got to talk about it for 2 hours with fucking idiots that know it ain't real. Or I don't know if they know it ain't real or if they don't know it ain't real. But nah, I don't know if they know it ain't real because I think these dudes believe anything a motherfucker say out his mouth if motherfucker got a blue check. Like you could tell a motherfucker anything and some of these people would just go and believe you or face value. They're not going to do no research. They're not going to do no homework. They're just going, oh, Stephen A. I've been in these arguments. I've had homies, right? Long story. Where motherfuckers just don't even know what they talking about, just want to hear themselves talk. I'm not like that. I like to talk. Don't get it twisted. That's why I have a channel. But come for me. I know what I'm talking about. Real talk. Why you think they don't come for Smoke Dog? Because I don't give a fuck about your analytics. I could look at your mans and tell he ain't got it. The fuck you want me to say? What you want me to say? What you want me to do? Paris Duggar, salute. RJ will be okay, but Brunson and Randall and the rest of the team is on the fast track now. And we got a small forward like if we got a small forward like Kuzma now, an unrestricted free agent in the summer, we can't be talking about that right now. Parrish. I gotta reel you back. I gotta reel you back, man, because season ain't over, my nigga. The season is not over, or the season is not over, OG, right? Respectfully. Apologize. Right? Season ain't over. Stop thinking about the future. Appreciate what's now, right? We might not even look. You might be watching this Smoking Nick with 6 subscribers. I walk out, fall down my steps, and I might not even make it tomorrow, right? There ain't no more Smoking Nick. You be thinking it'd be the what if Smoking Nick story, right? So instead of just thinking about what other people doing on their respective teams, let's appreciate what we have. That's all I be saying, bro. Appreciate what we have and stop worrying about what other people doing and what they ain't doing. That ain't our business. All you can control is yourself, right, Parrish? When you drop your $2 super chats every single time, you the $2 king, right? Why we know you the $2 king? Because you know you wanted your voice to be heard, but you want it to be heard at a limited price. So you the $2 super king, right? So come on, man. He said, get him now. F it. It don't go rated G, do you? Fam, we can't get him now. We have 22 games left and then the playoffs. So you're talking about a hypothetical in the summer, Parrish. This is why we clash. Because you're talking about next year when we still in this year, Parrish. That's all I'm saying, fam. I'm not against you. I'm trying to just keep you in the present. You thinking about the future, about Kuzma ain't gonna help us win no fucking championship, Parrish. Come on, G. Fuck. Kuzma ain't helping us win no fucking championship. Not happening. I know y'all think that he's better than RJ, which he is better than RJ. As a player, He's been in the league longer. He has more experience. He's played with better players. Yes, he's better than RJ. But y'all also got to understand that it takes a fit. You don't just go instantly plugging in. Not everybody is Rasheed Wallace when they go to the Pistons. They win the championship, right? And if it happens this year for the Knicks, that would be Josh Hart, to be specific, right? Coming in, fitting in just like a puzzle piece. That one puzzle piece, or that fucking Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering card for my nerds that we've been missing from our deck, and we found it and we got it now, right? All I'm saying is slow your roll, bro. Like, one season at a time. We in contention right now. I'm not saying we're gonna win, but we're in contention right now. Can we just enjoy it before we start thinking about the fucking future, the future that we might not even make? Respectfully. I didn't say we would win a chip. I said we are in contention, but just to read he said, Paris Duggar says, you said chip, not me. I just know he can shoot and got that oomph to him off star play. This year, I think for Washington, he got the most play out of that team. So he's the biggest name this year, even though Bradley Beal is a better player. I'm just talking about who got more publicity nationally, right? Would I want Kuzma on this team? Yes, I would. He could shoot. And with Thibodeau in his ass, we'll get him to play defense, right? So, and he's athletic. Like, yeah, I would want. He's just more smoother at the game than a dude like RJ. But when you talk about these players, just know that you subliminally getting at RJ that you caped for. And I don't know if it was specifically for you or you, Parrish. So I don't want to get at you specific. But a lot of y'all niggas caped for RJ, and then all of a sudden this year, we're just pretending that y'all didn't do that. Like, what is up with y'all? Like, y'all don't stand on y'all business? It's hella fucking weird to me. And I'm going to say it like, yo, fuck that. It's hella fucking weird to me that it's soup. And it's not weird to me because I called y'all out on this flip-floppy bullshit a long time ago. That motherfuckers is fly-by-night fans. They like you on a Monday. By Sunday, they fucking hate you. What type of shit is that? Weird as fuck. Weird as fucking fuck, bro. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again, man. Hold this. Yes. What? Zoo right. I just said go to bed. Then you want to line, right? Do the zoo right. Then we move right. Hit the wall right. And we do it right. Hit the roof right. Then we want it line. Then we move right. Everybody zoo. Let me move right. Hit them with the line. Hit them every time. Everybody grind. I'ma get it on. Hit the roof right. Hit the zoo right. Everybody walk. Hit the moves right. Hit the roof right. Hit the zoo right. Everybody walk. Hit the moves right. Everybody talking on the chains. Hit the game, I tell them I'ma get it for the fame. Hit the roof right. Do the zoo right. Walk it out right. Hey, never loving that dude with my baby moms in the business. Fuck boys in the bitches. One step off like it's my debut. This beat pop like a pistol. They come back and hit like a missile. I want what the fuck is this issue? I've been thorough red to the crystal. With the why I thought they would get you. Million $1,000 dirty dismissal. You people know what you get to. my family, I'm lit too. Don't give a fuck what you been through. If it's up and stuff, I'm saying move. If it's up and stuff, it's been move, bitch.
Hit the move right, do right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right, hit the move right, do the do right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right, hit the move right, do the do right. Everybody walk, hit the moves right, hit the.
Yo, up, man. He says Kuzma got a ring. You talking about a bubble chip? Perish. I wish I was monetized so I could get those $2 super chats off you. I swear to God, I would enjoy and love and appreciate those $2 super chats, right? And I ain't even added my Cash App or my PayPal. Cause I know I want people to genuinely fuck with me and genuinely be heard. Cause I know it gets out of hand and you can't read every super chat when you fucking get super amounts of people in here, but the real ones, y'all that been fucking with me from day one, I'ma always fuck with y'all. Real talk. Kuzma got a ring playing off LeBron and AD. He done been there. That was a fucking bubble chip, and that ain't no done being there. Like the same way they used to say that Randall had his best season without fans, right? Which is to this date, today, 2023 to 23, right? So February 23rd, 2023, that's false because of the simple fact this season is better than the last one where he did that shit that people were saying, right? So this is what I'm saying. People create these false fucking narratives about you, right? And then grown people that's supposed to have critical thinking skills, that's graduated and went to school, not us all, but a lot of us, and that ain't even nobody's business. I ain't even about to say that, right? All I'm saying is, motherfuckers should be smart enough to know what's real and what ain't real. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't let these people create these fucking narratives that ain't real because it sound good or it gets your emotions tickled. Look at the game, watch the fucking game, and then you'll see what's going on. Don't just hop on the fucking chat because somebody you like. That shit corny. Motherfuckers just come out talking just to talk and don't know nothing about what's actually going on. That's me though. Winning is winning, fam. And this is the shit that I was trying to tell people a couple years ago, right? When we went to the 4C, had a bad seat or a bad playoff experience, right? They made it all about Randall. I said, RJ was our number 2. Where was he? Nah, he young. He 19. Right? Boom. That's what I heard. Second year, Randall went down a couple points, right? Still went 20 and 10. Now, RJ better for scoring 20 points only. I'm talking about 3 assists, or no, 3 assists and like 4 rebounds. But he's better than a dude averaging 20 and 10. This is the shit that I had to argue with dudes last year, right? Literally. Stupidity. Right? This year, Randall's improved his fucking skills, improved his efficiency, made his 3 better, and all you hear is Brunson's doing it. It's because of Brunson. So at what point do you start recognizing that the hate just be real and the love be fake, bro? Like I've been saying this shit to niggas because I can recognize that motherfuckers are jockstrap riders, bro. They only ride the hot dude that's doing for you now instead of appreciating and paying attention who been doing for you. It's only a couple of us that be recognizing who been doing for you and been standing on it. That's why we make these dudes look like fools. That's why they gotta apologize and retract their statements now. Cause niggas like me been standing on it. And others that been standing with me on my side and behind my back. Real talk. Legacy says, Kuzma is everything we want RJ to be with Randall and a Brunson, fam. I'm with Parrish Duggar on this one. Salute to that. And then Parrish Duggar says, Kuzma is like Brunson, Josh Hart. They are ascending. There's an ascending player there. Okay, for sure. Have you driven a Ford lately? No, sir. You got to snatch these young players before they pop like Brunson and Josh Hart. See, I think Brunson, you got a point there. I think Josh Hart is what we would call like an essential piece, right? A good, what they say during COVID, essential worker, right? Somebody that's going to show up every day, do exactly what's desired of them, and not too more, not too less, right? He's not going to ask to be the number one option, but he's not definitely going to let you make him the last option, right? He's going to stand on his business and stand on that square, which he should. I would say that RJ needs to learn from the veterans, the work ethic, what they're putting in, and go study some tapes, bro. Go study some tapes, learn some old school moves that you want to learn from some old school brothers, man. Like, I just want to know, man. Like, I'm about to shut this down. I appreciate everybody that came through. Show me love, man. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. This was a good show tonight, man. Y'all already know the vibes, and we locked in. Know what I mean? Real talk. Know what I mean? Give me a last word before I get out of here, Parrish Duggar. Tell me something sweet. Talk to me. Talk to me nice before I get out of here, man. He got the 3 capital S's like he J Boogie in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Parrish Duggar, man. I appreciate everybody that came through, man. I swear to God, man. Parrish Duggar. Look, J Trap coming through, or J Tap coming through hella late. We been lit. 2 hours. 2 hours. I got a job, kids, family, pussy to fuck, life to live. Come on, my boy. You got to come when we lit, not after we dying. But J-Tap says Parrish Duggar is loving this chat room. He don't got to pay to get his comment read. Look, not yet. But I fuck with Parrish Duggar. He my guy, man. 100%, man. I appreciate everybody that rock with me, man. I rock with y'all. Y'all already know. We locked in. Locked the fuck in. Y'all already know. Knicks, Wizards, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern. I'm there with the smoke in my trousers. What we talking about? Love y'all though. Appreciate Shaw Legacy, Quiet Money, fucking let me see. J Tap, Parrish Duggar, everybody that wanted to be here that couldn't be here. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We gonna go like this. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Everybody have a good night. We gonna lock in together after the game. After we get this other dub, you heard? One time, 100%. We